I'm the beach of It's a very small beach. Check out in the gallery, outdoor gallery. It's a very beautiful, small, clean, nice village, and I love it. I'm working with Paul, which is I love and enjoy so very much. We're here today to show y'all the field.
And who's that in the background?
This is my son and his grandkids.
Hamoudi!
I used to bring my grandkids here, and we used to pick up the basic when it was in season. Right now it's the last of the season, so we may not find many of it, but we'll try to show you whatever we can.
Great. And you know what khubeza is in English?
I don't know khubeza in English. I know Arabic, really. I don't even know if it has I never Googled it. I should have.
It's called common mallow.
Okay, well, sorry about that. But,
Most people don't know that.
It's really good. It's tasty. It's organic, and it's very good for your system. It clears the system, and it's good for the blood. It has a lot of iron in it.
Okay. How do you cook it? How do you pick it? This is the
I
khubeza.
can show you.
Yep, please do.
I can show you how to pick it. I mean, right now I'm gonna pick the top of it because it's the last of the season right now. But usually when it's the season, we just pick, whatever it's showing, But I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, see, we're picking the tops because it's really the last of the season, and I want to show you something. Look here, these are the seeds of it. I just heard from a Jewish friend of mine that they dry it and they eat it, and I didn't know.
That's how they got the name khubeza.
And I grew up in the field, and I didn't even know that.
That's the word of khubz is bread,
Exactly.
and they used to make bread from that, from those
This is the
seeds.
first time I'm gonna really taste it. I didn't even know.
So there you are. So us Jews that live in the area are teaching you something. That's
Well,
that's
hey, we
great.
teach each other,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And it tastes good, actually.
It's great. It tastes green.
I didn't even know, I didn't know. The last group that you sent me,
Yeah.
yes, these are the ones who told me that. And we were arguing about it, that it wasn't eatable, and they told me it was. And I told them the next time I'm going to be in the field, I'm going to taste it. And it tastes okay. So we're going to pick up some more. And the way you asked me how we cook that?
Yep.
Well, we start with golden some onions in olive oil, of course. And when the onion is golden, we just go ahead and, of course, we clean and cut the khubeza really fine. And when it's cut and clean, we just add it to the golden onions and olive oil, cook it a little bit together. And then we add like a small cup of water, and we let it simmer. And it stays, if we have time, I wish, that we can do some, we can cook some.
Not today. No, we'll see.
Okay,
Maybe.
well, yeah, okay. It's really nice and green and beautiful and tasty. So we're gonna pick up some more.
For sure.
See that? See?
Yep.
It's usually really more pretty and nicer. But like I said, it's the end of the season, so it's hard to find. Yeah, my grandkids used to love to come here, and I used to come with them and pick up khubeza, and they keep telling me all the way, we picked up khubeza, yes, we did it together. And they'll tell their mama and daddy that they were with granny and they picked up, yeah. So it's fun.
That's great. I don't have any grandkids yet, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe when mine get a bit older, I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, these are the first actually, and I'm enjoying having them.
Not
To
bad.
be honest with you, they could be a pain.
Don't say that about your grandchildren.
But then again, I love them. You know me with family.
Yep.
I love family. I enjoy being with the family.
What else is in the fields?
Well, in the field is really rich with so many beautiful things. Let me show you this, for example.
Go on. Yep.
Look at that.
What is that?
Okay, I'm trying to find a name for it, but you can dry that. When we go home right now, I'm gonna show you how I dry this.
Yep.
And I add it to the tea, and
Ah.
it gives the tea a beautiful, smelly, nice taste.
Brilliant.
Okay. Now we used to have also olive oil is very rich green stuff, tasty green stuff.
Yes.
You know.
And in the winter especially, it's
Yeah. The beginning of the spring, you can just live off picking up stuff. You know.
yeah. And that's the way it always was in the past.
Look how beautiful that is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the fields? Is there any olish around? Olish is wild endive.
I believe because it's the end of the season, it's really hard to find some, but we can look. We can look. Maybe we can find some. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is one. Look how beautiful. Yeah, I'll pick it and I'll let you see it. Look how beautiful.
Wow, and that's wild endive, yeah?
Yes,
Or
it
olish.
Yes.
You can eat that raw, can't you?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. I mean, you know, I'm gonna eat it, even though I don't know what dog wants
It,
it.
no, it'll be bitter. It'll be bitter a little bit, probably, especially end of the
It
season.
is because it's the end of the season, but it's okay.
Is there any more around here?
Yeah, there's another one here. Like I said, it's the end of the season. You can't find many,
Yeah, we can find a bit.
you know. But this is one. You know how lucky we can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can pick up some more. Well, we don't need that. We just
There's a bit more. There's a bit more here, I think. Yeah, there's a bit.
Just show that.
There's a bit more here.
Look here. Look here. There's more. Look at that.
Ah,
Look at that here.
yeah, yeah. So let's.
Yeah.
Well, let's pick that because I'll.
You want to?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. That's one.
Yep.
But it's usually beautiful, more beautiful than this.
That's pretty nice
You know,
looking.
This is the end of the season, you know.
Yep.
So
You notice here as well as all. I mean, it's not really used, but it's all white. There's all wild wheat here as well.
yes,
This really is the land of milk and honey, as it's been said. It really everything grows.
you can really live off the field. I
Yeah.
mean, our parents, long time ago, they used to grow everything in the field, and they didn't have to buy anything. They didn't have to, you know. And they lived longer, and they didn't even have wrinkles.
It always surprises me that this is wild mustard greens.
Yeah.
It always surprises me that it's not eaten very much because it's everywhere, and it's not picked in the fields and eaten very much, is it?
Well, this kind isn't. They don't eat that, but I know something similar to it that my mom used to pick, and she used to make it like pickled. You know, they'll cut.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Okay, look at that. They'll cut that. Okay. They'll
Yeah.
cut it, but when it's tender, not like this.
Oh, just the stalks.
Yes, they'll cut it really small. Not this
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Something
Similar. Yeah,
They'll cut it really small,
yeah.
and they'll pickle it. And you can, when it's pickled and ready to eat, you can add to it some yogurt, mix it together real good, some garlic, and make injera next to it. Oh my God!
Ooh,
it's
sounds
heaven.
great.
Yes. So, yeah.
Saada,
Yes, sir.
what do we have here?
We have a wild shumar,
Shumar is fennel.
fennel. Yes, all over the place.
Where? Show me. Oh, here. That's right.
We're gonna pick up some so we can show everybody. Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Look at that.
And that's wild fennel.
You know how I cook that?
No, you tell me.
Of course, there are many ways to cook that, but the best way I like to cook it, I cut it really fine, and I boiled some lentils,
Yeah.
and I golden some of onions in
Yep.
olive oil, of course. I add the fennel that cut really fine to the lentils, and I add a cup of water, big cup of water, and I add these and I let them simmer
How long for?
for about maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it's excellent.
I also have had in
So
the past khubeza, the common mallow that you picked before.
Yeah,
I've also had that with fennel as well.
yeah, you can, of course. Look how beautiful.
There is a Jewish moshav called that's Koronit.
Those are neighbors.
Yep. And if you just have a look at this whole area,
I have a lot of friends here.
it's just a magnificent area. Saada, someone said to me that these prickles are edible. Is that right?
The inside of them, you know, the inside is edible, but you have to go through so much trouble to clean it up.
So you don't. So you don't eat them.
No, not me. Unless somebody cleans them for me.
Fair enough. It's not going to be me. I can tell you that.
I didn't think so.
And we've just picked. This is the cow cub. This is where Saada lives. So you can just see the fields are like 1 minute from her house, and she goes out and picks all this great stuff.
Yes, I do. And I enjoy it too.
Yes, great. You see that there?
Yes.
That's mamicha, yeah?
That's mimicha. This is good. Here, I'll show you. This is good, really good and tasty to make fatayr before
It flowers.
start, you know.
Yeah. It's actually called Egyptian campion in English.
Okay.
And because if you have a look at the campion family, is part of the carnation family. If you have a look at the leaf, it's very, very slightly looks like a carnation.
Okay.
And it's called Egyptian campion. And the leaves, even now, hold this for a second. The leaves, even now, are still edible.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, sure.
Look here. When we were young, we used to pick up these. And this, I mean not now.
Why not now?
This it brings out like something like blood.
Blood,
It's
like
not
sap.
blood. It's some syrup.
Yeah, sap.
And
Yeah,
you can go like that.
yeah.
And make a
Like a
yeah, when
like
we
a
were-
mark or a
yeah,
tattoo.
when we were little. But-
Still when you were
but
kids.
it's old. This is
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so we're about done now.
Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. See, we came back with supplies.
Yeah, it's good. It's great.
Ready to cook. Yalla. يلا حبيبي. Go on. And this is my house.
And you host groups here.
Yes, I do.
Hopefully this year we'll be able. We've had a few Israeli groups,
Yes.
but hopefully this year we'll be able to also host some groups.
This is my beautiful garden. I love to garden. Look at that. This is my dose. This is my daily dose of love. Before I go to work in the morning, I stop by here and I go all the way here and say good morning to the flowers.
And what do you do? And where do you work? What do you do?
I work at a community college.
Yep.
I'm a counselor at the school,
Okay, that's great.
and I just love to take a look at my beautiful garden in the morning, see what blooms, what's new, you know, things like that.